Facebook Live or Periscope. Okay, Facebook Live, show of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many have used Periscope? Okay,
only because you made me.
Yes, Periscope is not that popular now, but it is with Twitter users. I wouldn't say this is the crowd for it, but it is with Twitter users. Facebook Live would be this crowd. Why do we use Facebook Live? There's many reasons, and we are going to go live in real time. Now, you don't have to be the one in the picture. You can turn it around and show pictures on the wall if you want to. But I would like us to do an experiment of going live. One of the things that we need to keep in mind, that's considered raw video. Now, one of the most effective things you can do with Facebook Live is you're out for a walk, you're talking, right? It's being authentic, it's being real. Now, yes, there are times when you're going to sit down, you're going to have a prop behind you, and you're going to do it, but you're still going to be very real. You're not going to be stilted and like you're in front of a camera on television. You're not going to be like that, because if you are, it's going to turn people off. One of the things a lot of people do that I believe also you lose a lot of audience with is, and I see this a lot in people that are tied to churches that are online, and they'll say, well, we're on and we're waiting on some people to come in, and oh, Anu, it's so good to see you. Gina, it's so good to see you. Well, I don't have time to wait on them to tell everybody hello, right? So what I suggest as a business person is when we go on, first of all, when you go live, it gives you an opportunity to put a description on there, and most people bypass that. Make sure you put a description of whatever it is that you're going to talk about. On Facebook Live, you should be on there for a few minutes. I'm not going to tell you specifically how many minutes, but in order to get people to join and listen, you need to be on for a period of time. Whereas when we're talking about posting video that is pre-done, sometimes we say 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, right? Because you want to capture people, but they're not going to sit and watch that video. It's different with live video. Because if you're only on 15 seconds, they don't even have time to get on and see what you're talking about. So you need to stay on. And as you're talking, then you will say, today we're here and we're talking about how to enhance our video presence. And we just went through media training. And so we've been taught that we're supposed to look at this camera. So those of you that are watching, make sure you're looking. And the next time you go live, you look at the camera. And secondly, oh, Gina, I see you just joined in. Great to see you. Another thing we learned is about Zoom. So bam, 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 bam. Yes, you're engaging with the people, but you're immediately moving into your comment. So you can take a break and you can say something to the person that joined. If they ask a question, oh, I see Anu just ask a question about whether a screen share can be done on Zoom. Yes, Anu, that can be done. Now let's talk about Uber conference. And now you just continually keep that conversation going while you're still engaging people and you're encouraging them. And you say, for those of you who are watching, I encourage you to share this video. If there's anything that you've learned from it, share it and tell people what you were learning. So now you're encouraging that that's going to engage other people, even outside of those who are watching. So there is a real key strategy in how to go about a Facebook Live. And then as you are closing out, then you can say, say who you are. Obviously, if you're on your page, they know, but you never know who's going to watch it. So you just say, hey, thanks for joining me. This is Eric, and you know what I do. I'm a business coach, and reach out to me, and I'd love to talk with you, and blah blah blah. Right? So have a bookend. When you come in, just have something that you say about what you're talking about that really substantiates who you are and what you're doing. So Gina, this is the holidays, so you go on live and you say, this is Gina with
Find Vendor Booths.
Find Vendor Booths. And I launched this recently, and I'm so excited about it. Let me name some of the people that are on here. And blah, 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 blah. Right now, these people are starting to join. Oh, I see that, Leanne, you just joined. And yeah, you're one of my vendors. And we've got something coming up. Hey, let me tell you all about this. So it's very important to be able to pivot on purpose when you are live to make it effective. Now, once that has gone live, and it's saved, and it's out there, and it's posted, then you share that piece, okay? I suggest that, and I don't do this always, like for instance, there are exceptions. But in this case, I suggest that you go live on your personal page because many more people are going to see you. Many more people are going to acknowledge that you're there. You're going to get also more viewers after you're offline, okay? So your numbers are going to grow after. Do not get discouraged if you have 5 people watching, because in an hour you could have 250 views or more, right? So it's the gift that keeps on giving. Now, if you do it on your business page, which you can, and there's I work with churches, so obviously I'm going to tell them to do it on their business page, and they're going to share it over to the pastor's page and over to, right, that's how that's going to work, because that's where the views are going to come from. However, the algorithms, unless you run an ad on that, you're not going to get many views just strictly from that business page.
It's pay to play now when it comes to Facebook.
Absolutely. And so when you do it from your personal page, then share it to your business page once it's done. Then share it over to groups that you should be a part of on Facebook. Now, an exception to the rule, Mary Beth Connolly's show. We go live every time we're on air, right? She's going to do it on Mary Beth Connolly WREG. She has 10,000 people. But then we're going to share it. And then we're going to have several thousand views. Sometimes it's 600, sometimes it's 2,000. You just never know. It depends on the topics and so forth. So and those are things that I believe you do, Joe, on your radio show as well. So I felt like that's extremely important, because I see people that try to set up, and this is dated. It's probably 8 years dated or so, back when we were doing what we did. People that try to set up their area to look nice, and they've got a plant here and it's sticking out of their head, and and so it's just, Leon, I think you would be so authentic. I think it would be so easy for you. So let's do this. I would like, and you can either have yourself live, or you can get with somebody and say, hey, I'm here at such and such, and we're live, and we're talking about, do that. Say you're at Talk Shop. Very important. Secondly, if you do not want to show your face for some reason, then, show pictures or show Joe or turn it around, and, So let's do that. So let's talk about a couple things about going live. When you do go live, remember the description, okay?
You have to type it in.
Yeah, right now, if you could pull your Facebook up and go ahead and put go live, it's not going to take you live. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But those of you that want to participate, go ahead and press go live. It will not take you live yet. It's going to give you an opportunity to put your description in. I would say something about Talk Shop for sure. And then you have the opportunity to also check in. So make sure you check in. So now people know where Talk Shop meets, right? Or you could check into your business. If you want to, I could check into Come Into Your Own, or you could check into All Things New. Okay, so check in, and then you are going to say what you're feeling. You're feeling happy, or you're feeling educated or informed. Whatever those things are that you're feeling, that humanizes you. It's very important with video to be effective, or even with post, that you humanize yourself. Now, this is extremely important, and a lot of people do not realize this, but there is a place on your app as well that you can click that says nonprofit donation as you're doing this. If you were to click that and say, I want to give to this charity, and click it, then there's going to be a button that will pop up about giving to that charity while you're live, okay? So let's go ahead and...
I'm trying to tag Talk Shop.
At Talk Shop TN.
Yes, great idea.
Oh, that's Twitter. I'm sorry.
So
at Talk Shop Memphis, I believe.
Facebook.com Talk Shop Memphis. Thank you, Sherri.
It's okay. I did it last night. So
Twitter
I
and
remembered.
Facebook.
Okay, so those of you who are watching the video, what we're doing right now is we are getting ready to go live. And why don't you do that right now? Why don't you try going live yourself, the people that are watching the video, and see how that goes for you.
That didn't work.
So,
It didn't work?
No.
Oh, that's okay. Let's just go ahead and go live. What questions do you have?
so are we going to log in into Talk Shop Facebook?
Facebook.
No, you're gonna do your own Facebook.
Facebook, okay.
You can either do it on your business or your personal page. I suggest your personal.
Uh-huh.
And let's go ahead. Who's ready? Anyone ready yet?
You have to hit the little camera at the top, and then it'll give you a chance to type in a description about what you're
Are you ready?
gonna cover.
Well, no, but go ahead. I tag Talk Shop, and I don't see the go live link
Okay.
anymore. So do you do that? Do you tag that first or discard? Okay, so let me just.
All right.
let's
So
go.
while she's doing some instruction, we're at Talk Shop in Memphis, Tennessee, and our website is Talk Shop. That's talk shoppe.com. Our page on Facebook is Talk Shop Memphis. So that's facebook.com/Talk Shop Memphis. Shop being spelled SHOPPE.
Okay.
So
And
check
if you
in
wanted to check
wherever you are, and then hit your camera button. It's a little red camera button on your personal page.
And then your humanized thing is right there.
You have a chance to type in, you have to tap where it says tap for description and
And
type in or
then
say with orally. You can say
So
it
you're
and
ready
it'll
to
pick
go
it up
live, so just get ready
with your
Now,
microphone.
another real quick thing is when you are live, and this is especially for us who are over 40, okay? You do not want to look down on your camera when you're taking pictures, when you're live, none of that, especially we women, right? You want to either look straight on or look up. And so make sure that you are looking at the camera on your phone, but that you're also not so stilted that you're just like staring at it. I mean, you can look away, you just talk like you're talking like Eric and I are talking. I'm not gonna stare at him the whole time. That would be weird, right? So when we talk, we kind of look away and then we look back at each other, and it's the same type of comfort zone for people to feel that. Remember, the people that are watching you are human. It's not a hard. It feels like it's hardware, right? But we're talking to humans, we're talking to friends, we're talking to family, and we're talking to potential clients. So, who's ready to go live?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Are you set up?
Yeah, y'all just stay where you are.
Okay. I'm gonna do a countdown. 3,
What?
2.
Ah, it's
One.
wrong.
That's all right. Everybody just
How
start
do
talking.
I flip it around? I want it to face me first.
Is it
Right
fine?
there it is.
There you go. Okay, if you're live, go ahead and start talking. Everybody can talk. Do your own
Hey
thing.
guys, this is Gina Davis. I'm at Talk Shop today. Hey guys, this is Gina Davis. I'm at Talk Shop today, and I really wanted to tell you about this wonderful place to come and network. I'm here today with a whole bunch of groups of people. This is one of the best places to come and network, and I really wanted to point that out because I run a weekly networking email newsletter, and this is a great way for you to find places to network. And I recommend coming to Talk Shop because you learn so much here. They have great speakers, they have great people, and this is a great opportunity to network here in the greater Mid-South area. That's what I have for you today. Talk to you soon.
Yay!
Okay. Did anybody join?
I didn't see anything.
Okay, they will. They'll start watching your views because your views are going to
So
happen.
I had 4 people join, and I taped you.
Oh, good. Okay. So now, who wants to go live and stay on for a little bit longer and engage the people that are coming on? Talk
I
to
was
them.
on 50 seconds of this.
Okay.